signed up for open battle. I don't see that many out there.
I think I've seen 9 boats.
Well, I decided that.
9 boats out of the 20 that were signed up.
Yeah.
Well, we were, but I decided.
And not a single stand-up paddler.
No,
I noticed that.
I can't explain it.
Yeah, what's with
brought
that?
it down for no reason.
I just decided we could see more.
We heard there was an opening on this boat, so we came.
Oh,
Say
what's
what?
he
We
doing?
heard there was an opening on this boat.
Well, I do have the best boat, so.
So you heard when we wanted to go over here, didn't you?
I heard what?
Did you hear why we wanted to go over here? One of our previous trips, we were on deck. We had just gotten back from an open paddle.
Sure.
We were on deck and saw 3 mountain goats in the meadow.
In the meadow?
In the
Not
meadow.
on a mountain?
No, and so they were just starting their way up. They were headed up this way. And we watched them get up to the first clearing. And then we looked over to the right, and there was a wolf.
Okay.
And then the wolf started up trailing them. And right about up in here where there's a clearing, we could see the ram turn around to go after the wolf.
Sure.
Missed. Came down too far.
Sure.
And the wolf got the kid, dragged it into the bushes right up in here. And we watched that. So ultimately, at the end of the trip, we were able to see the mother go over the top and the ram go over the top. At the same time, there were a bunch of paddlers out here, right at the shoreline. They were too close. A second wolf was coming out.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
And
So that's why we wanted to come visit
And we
this.
screamed and screamed and screamed, got them to get Zodiac to go out and tell them to get their asses away from there.
Oh, the kayakers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they were way too damn close. They were right up against it. And the wolf was looking at them like,
It's tough communication.
Yeah, that's why we wanted to come up here. That was a special request.
Yeah, so are we zooming by here for photos?
No, it was just
Or
to
just
see a
to
little
scope
more.
out the beach? All
Yeah,
right.
yeah, just
It just affects my usual approach, whether I'm trying to
you
give
don't
you
have
a
to
big
go too
long
close.
shot.
It's just for us to get this more feeling.
Yeah.
Of,
Yeah.
oh,
it's just to refresh.
yeah. That's what happened here.
So from my perspective, mission accomplished.
All right.
Good.
It's a pretty little valley. I like this.
Yeah.
It always makes me want to start walking.
Yeah.
I know eventually I wouldn't be walking, I'd be climbing, but every time I see that soft green right above the tide line, I think, why am I in a boat? My whole life is in a boat.
The captain said they've seen bear
Say
out here
again?
several times.
Place for the bear.
Oh yeah, for sure. Should be.
Because the next day is when we had the real big thing. We didn't hear most people just cut close your ears because I've said it. We went out because the guide when we saw that and they'd never seen wolves out before
Yeah.
and seen a kill. She goes, you without tomorrow. So we went with her and we went out and around and we were in a nice little area where there's a green sward coming down on this side and all
Sort of like this.
and the big trees and stuff behind us and then open water. And we got there and there was all these eagles screaming above and a sea lion came up right against the kayak and a brown bear was coming down here and a whale breached over on this side of us and it was like everything all at once.
Sure.
Everything all at once. We just had to hit the water. We're all laughing. We all went around and at the end we turned around the corner and there was a moose. And then she said when we were getting